Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I do bring you yet another eBay scammer video. Now, at some point, guys, I am going to come back here and I am actually going to do a positive review of some of the more general good sellers on eBay. But as long as there are bad sellers on eBay, I am going to continue to call them out so that you guys do know some of the bad people to stay away from on the platform. Now, kind of a update, guys. Prior to filming this particular recording, I was downstairs. I did film a 30-minute segment of this video. So I do have a 30-minute recording on my cell phone. But because that 30-minute video is, I can't transfer it over to Canva. Is it Canva or Canvas? No, it's Canva. Uh, I am going to have to refilm here on the Canva segment. So if you guys do want that longer uncut segment, I can create a second video that I could post on a separate day. Just let me know in the comments, and I will post that as well. But I'm because it was a 30-minute video, and in 2025, I am trying my best to make my videos adhere more to the common viewer. So I am trying to make my videos, more in the 20-25 minute marker. So more recently, I did run into yet another scammer on eBay. Now, is he your prototypical scammer? Hey, I've got this massive load of, let's say, action figures. I got $500 worth of property. I'm selling it to you for $100. You pay $100, and you're SOL because the items don't exist. Maybe they pulled an item from someone else because on eBay, or excuse me, Facebook, as a matter of fact, I just saw a listing that somebody had just pulled that they said that they just got scammed. They were on Mercari. Somebody posted a listing off of eBay where they had a listing of Hasbro figures, and they had like a Series 11 Purple Crush, and they had a Series 11 Hasbro and a bunch of other Hasbro figures, probably like a $600 lot of figures. And they posted it on Mercari for like $100. And somebody thought, hey, awesome deal, paid the $100. They got scammed. They're out $100, and they went to Facebook, said, hey, I got scammed, don't fall for it. So, and that's exactly why I make these type of videos. I'm like, look, there are really awesome sellers on eBay, Mercari, etc. And sometimes I love to absolutely give those shout outs. Be like, look, these are the sellers to go to buy from. I do business with a lot of these folks. I highly recommend them. And that's why I always say, if you're going to get on these platforms, try to do business with the same buyers or the same sellers, because a lot of the time they're going to work with you. They're going to give you great deals, and you know what to expect from those sellers. But I'm also going to turn a new leaf. In the past, when people screwed you over, I bit my tongue and I moved on. I realized that, you know what? Nice guys finish last, and I'm tired of biting my tongue. I'm tired of just turning my back. No, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not just going to let things slide anymore. I'm going to start calling these people out from now on. So when people start scamming people, and it's happened to me a million times in the past, it's happened to a million other people a million times over. So no, I'm not letting it slide. And from now I'm on a weekly basis. I'm going to start making these videos so that I can let my viewers know, hey, these are scam sellers. Stay away from them. Don't even try to do business with these people. They do not deserve your business. So if you look at my YouTube title, I'm going to start putting the screen name of that seller in the title. Get on eBay, go to the help and contact, type in block a buyer, and you could type in their screen name, hit submit. They're officially blocked from your contacts, so they can't message you. You can't message them. If for whatever reason, they pop up in your list in the future, If you try to buy from them, or if they try to buy from you, they're blocked, or you're blocked from buying from them, which is great because, like I said, they don't deserve your business, and you don't want to risk having scum like that buy from you because why would you want to do business with someone like that? So today's lunatic was selling a couple of wrestling superstar figures, a Honky Tonk Man and a Series 2 short haired Andre the Giant figure. Both figures were absolute beaters that I was hoping to purchase for a fair price because I wanted to get them sent up and hopefully restore them and bring them back to life. Now, I was hoping to get them for a little bit lower than what they sold for, but they sold for a price I was comfortable with. And what did the seller do? He immediately canceled upon the auction ending. And why did he do that? Well, he claims that they were damaged because why else would you do that? No, there were no damage. I mean, yes, they're damaged. You could see in the photographs that yes, they're destroyed, they're beaters, but no. He did not get the price that he thought they were going to sell for. He thought they were going to sell for $1 million, and they sold for less than $30, which based on condition, it was fair market value. When you put something up for auction, it's like a lottery. Sometimes you put something up for auction and you're going to get exactly what you think that you're going to get for them. Sometimes you put something up for auction and you are blown away. You're going to get a whole lot more than you could have ever imagined. And sometimes you are going to sell something for far less than what you could have hoped for. And you know what? In a case like this, he was hoping for the world, and he got far less than he hoped for. Oh well, that's that's the chances you take when you put something up for auction. I myself, that's why when I put something up for auction, I hate doing 99-cent auctions. If I'm selling something and I want to get a minimum of $10 for that item, I put it up on auction for $10 because even if it only gets one bid, at least I know I'm going to get a price that I'm comfortable selling it for. But you know what? He started the auction, I think at like, I don't know, $15, $20, something like that. I forget what the starting bid price was. So I'm assuming that's the price that if it sold for that price, he was comfortable with that. If he wanted $50 for it, he should have started the auction at $50. If he wanted 100, he should have started the auction at $100, but he didn't do that. And of course, he goes on to give lame excuses. And we're going to look at some screenshots because obviously I tried my best to work with this seller and see if he was willing to do the right thing and sell it to me, which he didn't. And I'm not going to go into full details like I did in the initial video that I made because I just gave way too much information. But like I said, guys, if you are interested in hearing the full on conversation that I initially gave, if you want to hear that full on 30-minute video I initially made, please tell me in the comments and I will post that in tomorrow's video. So I'm going to pause here, put up a few screenshots, and I'm probably going to close out with one last remark, and that'll be the video for today. So I will pause and put up some screenshots for you guys.
Now me and Smooth was a-hanging at the Brooksville Rodeo when we left our worn-out camping chairs to see more of the show. Now me and Smooth was a hanging at the Brooksville Rodeo. When we left our worn out camping chairs to see more of the show. You're a dumbass, you're a dumbass. You're grade A, number one, bona fide first class. You're a dumbass, you're a dumbass, and you'll be one all your dumbass life. You're a dumbass, you're a dumbass. You're grade A, number one, bona fide first class. You're a dumbass, you're a dumbass, and you'll be one all your dumbass life.
You know what? I think that 30-minute video that I made earlier, I am going to post that actually. So, not today, guys. I'm going to make this a part one, and tomorrow will be part two. It's basically going to be the same thing that this is right here, literally the same video, but it won't have all the clips and everything that you see in this video. It'll just be a conversation type video. It'll be a 30-minute conversation video. A lot of the stuff I said in this video, I'll say in that one, but I'm gonna just go a little bit more in depth with what I've said in this video. But I also want to hit on the topic of the last statement that this clown talked about, where he was going on, get a life, loser, move out of mom's basement, and get yourself a girl. Oh man, that brings a tear to my eye. It's awesome, man. And I forgot what I said when I was downstairs in the basement. No, but when I was in the basement, I oh man, what the hell did I say? Yeah, I gotta post that video because it was good. But I said something to the effect that you can really tell someone's intelligence level whenever they insult somebody, because they always use three levels three levels of insults when they harp on someone. It's always you're a loser. It's always you'll never know the touch of a woman, or find yourself a girlfriend, or you can't get yourself a girl, something to that extent. And it's always get out of your mom's basement type of deal. Or it's or there's a fourth one. Stop being a keyboard warrior, or something like that, man. Yeah. So it's so freaking annoying. It's always the same insults. It's like, dude, it can't grow the hell up. Learn a different insult. That's just so annoying. I wanted to respond, but when I finally tried to respond, the idiot blocked me. I know this moron blocked me, but I blocked him already, so it doesn't really matter. But I had to unblock him to respond because I couldn't leave it at that. Uh, but scumbag like that, it's like, dude, I graduated high school when I was 19. Yeah, I was a year behind. So yes, I graduated high school when I was 19. Sue me. But when I graduated high school at 19, I haven't looked back since. There's full grown adults, college graduates, careers who still live with parents and whatnot. So, I'm pretty fortunate that I've never had to move back home or rely on family, right after graduation. Once I left home, I joined the army and never had to look back type of deal. So I've been college educated. I've been military, served military. I've been to war multiple times. Post military, I've continued to serve military as a government contractor overseas for over a decade. So, uh, loser, yeah, I think not. Get yourself get out of mom's basement. I haven't lived with my mom in 21 years almost. So null and void. The other thing, get yourself a girl type of deal. Here's the thing, my dude. In February, I turned 40. In March, I celebrate my 20th wedding anniversary. And my age group, for my age, there are very few people out there who have the longevity or the success to have been married for as long as I have. Now, I'm sure there are people out there who probably got married at the age of 17, 18, 19, and, at the age of 40 now could say, yeah, they've been married 21, 22, 23 years. But I mean, very few people got married at age 17 or still married today, right? So, how many people could say that they met the love of their life at 17 and are still together at age 40? So, 50 years from now, my wife and I are still going to be together. And I freaking hate that. It's annoying. It's funny. You can laugh it off. It's like when people will tell you, you'll never know the love. And I see that comment on my YouTube channel, especially with people when I talk about like action figure reviews and whatnot. And you'll never know the touch of a woman. I'm like, okay, if you say so. It's funny. And I really laugh at that because the people that are the trolls that kind of say those comments are probably the virgins themselves. And I see a loser like that make that type of bold statement. I'm like, dude, are you even with someone? Have you ever been with anyone? All right. Do you live with your parents? I think that'll protest too much. But no, guys, when you see comments like that, the lack of professionalism, that right there, that tells you everything you need to know. Not even the fact that this clown goes out and on cancels your sales. The fact that he's a bold-faced liar, won't even man up and tell you, look, I really was hoping that these were going to sell for a whole lot more than they did. And I simply can't take a loss on these items. And and I'm sorry that you took the time out to bid on these items and that you won them fair and square, but I just can't take the loss. I'm sorry. I would have been if he had told me that, I would have been disappointed. I wouldn't have been mad at him. I would have been disappointed, but I would have been I would have accepted it. But he couldn't man up, and that's what ticks me off. That's why I'm making this video. Not because he canceled my order, but because the lack of accountability, because the lack of professionalism, because the lack of decency and humanity essentially. So scammers like this, yeah, on a weekly basis because you're always running into people like this. I mean, like I said, I live on eBay, man. Not only as a buyer but as a seller, of course. So I'm running into people like this on a consistent basis, and I will do whatever I got to do to protect my viewers, protect my sellers, my buyers. Not my seller. Well, yeah, my sellers too, because I buy from the same sellers a lot. So I've always said people that buy from me, even people that have never bought from me ever, not one single time, but they message me all the time. And they show off their collections or they ask questions like, hey, what do you think this is worth? Or do you recommend any other sellers or anything like that? Even if you don't buy from me, man, like I enjoy talking about stuff and giving you price estimates and stuff like that. I just enjoy being a collector and things like that, right? I wish that there was someone like me on YouTube or that I could have found when I first started collecting back in 2021 because maybe I would have saved myself a ton of money when I first got into YouTube and first got into eBay because I'm seeing the prices of what a lot of things are selling for today compared to when I first started buying these things back in 2022, 2023, even late 2021. And I'm like, man, if I had just waited, my bank account would have been super high in comparison to what it is now. So, yeah, so I like to make these videos for the buyers out there so they're not being ripped off and yeah, it helps sellers too. That way, they're not listing something that's not they're not listing something for $800 that's never going to sell. If something's valued at $400, they know, hey, this is a $400 item. I'm listing it for twice the price. I know to come down in price so that I could actually make a sale and earn some profit. So that's something as well. It helps sellers as well. So these videos are for everybody, and yeah. So um, I've decided I am going to post that 30-minute video. If you guys are interested in this video, hopefully that video is sparks some interest for you guys as well. I say a whole lot more. I have a lot more information in that video, so hopefully it's not too whiny or whatnot. I don't think it is, but um, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. So thank you for watching as always, and until next time, take care, everybody.